You may have recently come across a headline that boldly claims Slovakia is one of the world's most sinful countries. It's the kind of statement that grabs your attention instantly, making you wonder what could possibly be going on in this small Central European nation. These headlines are designed to provoke a reaction, to make you click, share, and talk about Slovakia for all the wrong reasons. The so-called evidence, statistics about alcohol consumption, the number of casinos, and other so-called vices. It's easy to paint a dramatic picture when you cherry-pick data points that fit a sensational narrative. But let's be honest, headlines like these are crafted to shock, not to inform. They rarely reflect the true spirit or daily life of the people who actually live in Slovakia. Instead, they reduce a vibrant, complex society to a handful of stereotypes. This is a textbook example of how statistics can be stripped of their cultural context, leading to a completely misleading impression. Numbers alone can't tell the whole story of a country or its people. The study behind that headline only measured a narrow set of behaviors, ignoring the resilience, deep-rooted traditions, and genuine hospitality that truly define Slovak society. It overlooked the everyday acts of kindness, the strong sense of community, and the pride Slovaks take in their heritage. The reality on the ground in Slovakia is far from the dramatic, almost scandalous image painted by these reports. Walk through any Slovak town and you'll find peaceful streets, safe neighborhoods, and a sense of belonging that's hard to capture in statistics. Slovakia is in fact a safe and welcoming country, rich in both history and breathtaking natural beauty. From its majestic castles and rolling mountains to its vibrant cities and charming villages, there's so much more to discover than what a headline suggests. The most sinful label is nothing more than a marketing gimmick, a catchy phrase that distracts from the authentic charm and warmth that Slovakia has to offer. It's a shallow take that misses the heart of what makes this country special. So let's move beyond the sensationalism. Let's look past the stereotypes and take a deeper dive into the real Slovakia. There's a rich tapestry of culture, history, and human connection waiting to be explored. If only we're willing to look beyond the headlines. In this essay, we'll uncover why Slovakia's true character is found not in statistics or labels, but in its close-knit communities, stunning scenery, and the genuine warmth of its people. Get ready to see Slovakia in a whole new light. Slovakia's culture around alcohol is vibrant, colorful, and full of life. In cities like Bratislava, you'll find people gathering at outdoor cafes, sharing laughter and stories over a glass of wine or a pint of beer. The atmosphere is warm and inviting, reflecting a deep-rooted appreciation for good company and good times. This relationship with alcohol is also deeply rooted in tradition, stretching back generations. In rural villages and during folk festivals, locals don traditional clothing and celebrate with music, dance, and of course, a toast to togetherness. These customs are passed down, connecting the present to the past. Homemade fruit brandies, like the famous Sliva Vika, and locally brewed beers are more than just drinks. They're symbols of Slovak hospitality. Offering a guest a glass is a gesture of welcome and respect, not an invitation to excess. These drinks are crafted with care, often using family recipes. Sharing a drink is about social connection. It's woven into the fabric of holidays, family gatherings, and friendships. Whether it's a wedding, a birthday, or a simple Sunday meal, raising a glass together is a way to celebrate life's moments, big and small. While it's true that Slovakia ranks high in alcohol consumption statistics, the government is proactive in promoting moderation and public health. Campaigns and educational programs are visible in cities and towns, reminding people to enjoy responsibly. Special attention is given to the younger generation. Schools and community centers host workshops and events to encourage responsible drinking habits, aiming to foster a culture of awareness and self-control from an early age. For travelers, stepping into a local pub is one of the best ways to experience authentic Slovak hospitality. The friendly atmosphere, traditional decor, and welcoming locals make it easy to feel at home, even if you're far from it. The reality is not a society lost to drink, but one where alcohol is thoughtfully woven into communal life. It's about connection, celebration, and tradition, not about overindulgence. Statistics may show the quantity of alcohol consumed, but they don't capture the quality of these social moments or the meaning behind them. Numbers alone can't tell the whole story. The true spirit of the Slovak table is hospitality, warmth, and generosity, not inebriation. Meals are about sharing, connecting, and making memories together. As a visitor, Embracing and respecting this tradition allows you to experience a cherished part of Slovak culture. You'll be welcomed with open arms and invited to join in the celebration of life. The sensationalized image of heavy drinking simply doesn't match the everyday reality. In Slovakia, alcohol is a thread in the tapestry of daily life, one that brings people together rather than pulling them apart. Slovakia's casinos and betting shops are often cited as reasons for its sinful ranking among European countries. The bright lights and busy entrances of these establishments might suggest a thriving gambling culture at first glance. However, the reality is far more nuanced than these surface impressions. While gambling exists, it is just one small aspect of daily life, and most locals are more likely to be found enjoying a coffee with friends or strolling through city streets than placing bets. Gambling in Slovakia is both legal and tightly regulated. The industry provides a source of tax revenue for the government and entertainment for a segment of the population, but it is not a dominant force in society. The government enforces strict regulations, including a national self-exclusion registry for those who wish to avoid temptation, and local authorities have the power to ban casinos altogether in their municipalities. In recent years, many Slovak cities have chosen to reduce the number of gaming halls, responding to community concerns about addiction and social well-being. This proactive approach demonstrates a commitment to balancing economic interests with public health. For the vast majority of tourists, gambling is barely noticeable. Most visitors come to Slovakia for its rich history, stunning architecture, and natural beauty, not for its casinos. Casinos are often tucked away on side streets or in less prominent locations, ensuring they do not dominate the cityscape or detract from the charm of historic centers. The gambling industry operates within strict boundaries, and its presence has a limited impact on the daily lives of most Slovaks. Families, students, and professionals go about their routines largely unaffected by the industry's existence. The sinful label exaggerates what is, in reality, a niche activity. Gambling does not define the national character or the everyday experiences of most people in Slovakia. For both locals and visitors, gambling is largely irrelevant to daily life. Instead, people are drawn to Slovakia's vibrant markets, scenic hiking trails, and welcoming communities. Ultimately, Slovakia's true appeal lies in its breathtaking landscapes, rich cultural traditions, and the warmth of its people, not in its slot machines or betting shops. Slovakia once had high smoking rates, but that's changing fast. Strong anti-smoking laws now ban smoking in nearly all indoor public spaces. Public health campaigns and EU-aligned regulations have made the country much more smoke-free. Tobacco advertising is restricted, and graphic health warnings are mandatory. Today you'll find clean air in restaurants, cafes, and public transport. The old stereotype of a nation of smokers is outdated. Slovakia is committed to public health and a cleaner environment. The sinful narrative ignores the country's real progress. Travelers can now enjoy Slovakia's wonders without a cloud of smoke. Concerns about safety are natural, but Slovakia is actually one of Europe's safer countries. Petty crime like pickpocketing can happen in tourist areas, but it's rare and easily avoided with common sense. Visible police presence and public awareness campaigns help keep crime low. Violent crime is exceptionally rare, and most visits are trouble-free. The idea of Slovakia as unsafe is exaggerated by misleading statistics. The country offers a peaceful environment for exploring castles, mountains, and towns. Slovak hospitality and tranquility far outweigh minimal risks. The sinful label based on crime stats doesn't reflect reality. Focus on the experiences, not the headlines. Slovakia is safe and welcoming. Slovakia's hearty cuisine is sometimes linked to gluttony, but that's an oversimplification. Traditional dishes like brinzov haluski reflect a rural past, but rising health awareness is changing eating habits. There's a growing movement toward lighter cooking, more vegetables, and active lifestyles. Farmers' markets and restaurants now offer fresh, healthy options alongside classic fare. The food scene is diverse, with vegetarian, vegan, and international choices, especially in cities. Visitors can enjoy both traditional and modern dishes. Labeling Slovakia as gluttonous ignores its culinary evolution. The country's food culture is dynamic, balancing tradition and wellness. You'll find something for every taste, reflecting a thoughtful approach to food. Slovakia's kitchens celebrate both heritage and healthy living. Studies measuring greed often focus on wealth gaps, but that misses Slovakia's deeper values. Economic disparities exist, but family, community, and modesty remain central to Slovak life. Success is defined by providing for loved ones, not just accumulating wealth. The narrative of greed ignores the generosity and kindness found throughout the country. Visitors may notice differences between regions, but the spirit of hospitality is everywhere. Slovakia's true character is shaped by resilience and strong social bonds. The greed label is an abstract judgment that misses the human element. What stands out is the warmth and support within Slovak society. Labeling Slovakia as most sinful is a shallow, sensationalist take. It ignores the rich social, cultural, and historical context behind the numbers. The real Slovakia is defined by its history, natural beauty, and the warmth of its people. Slovaks are known for hospitality, resilience, and strong community ties. The country faces modern challenges, but addresses them with thoughtful policies and optimism. Positive attributes far outweigh negative stereotypes. The national spirit is found in the mountains, medieval towns, and family homes. Travel reveals the truth. Slovakia's soul is in its stories and connections, not statistics. The story here is one of strength, beauty, and warmth. To understand Slovakia, you have to experience it yourself. What does this mean for your travel plans? Ignore the headlines. Slovakia is far more welcoming and beautiful than any label suggests. The country surprises visitors with its history, scenery, and genuine kindness. Don't let stereotypes keep you from discovering this underrated gem. Explore Bratislava's old town, hike national parks, relax in spas, and enjoy vibrant food culture. Slovakia offers authentic experiences for every traveler, away from mass tourism. The real magic is in the small moments. Friendly chats, shared meals, and breathtaking views. The best way to debunk a stereotype is to see the reality yourself. Go, meet the people, taste the food, and walk the mountain paths. You'll find the sinful narrative couldn't be further from the truth. Slovakia's heart, history, and beauty make it a truly worthwhile destination.